So welcome to Hive and Startup, and today we have one person who will inspire you all once we're done watching this interview. You know why? Because she has no boundaries, no leash, no nothing. She is an inspiration for many because Miss Arushi Khandelwal started up with her startup when she was in college studying. And considering that she's a girl, she did not believe that anything can stop her. Let's get to know about her story from herself. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm doing really good.
So please tell us that how it was when you were in college, you came up with the startup, and how did you come up with Social Squad? How your journey has been?
So basically, right now, Social Squad is an event management company, and when I started, I was like back in 2015. I started, and it was in Mumbai.
Okay.
So I was studying in Mumbai, and it was my second year, and I thought, why not start something which interests me?
Okay.
So I just started cooking. I started with a food startup, and I had that passion of cooking. So I just used to call my friends and everybody at my place, and they were like, okay, let's chill and have something. So that time I started, people really liked my food. They appreciated a lot, and they asked me to start something like this professionally. So that time I started with my food startup, and it picked up.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. So you did not face any difficulties while you were running the business?
No, I did face a lot of difficulties because initially I wasn't able to hire that much manpower. So I was all alone. I used to get the raw materials on my own. I used to cook on my own, and I used to deliver. But that helped me maintaining a PR, connecting to people, and people really appreciated that I am doing this.
That's great, and
Yeah.
also that you really were going down to the field for getting the vegetables and all the materials that
Actually,
you
I
require.
started from scratch, and that was fun. That was fun, and that made me learn a lot of things.
Was college ever a trouble when you started working? Was education a problem that you have to work also, you have to study also? How did you manage that?
No, it was never a trouble. It was difficult to manage, but I did that because I used to come back at 5 from my college, and then I used to work till 3 or 4. That was a little bit difficult, but then it was manageable. It was all because of interest and passion.
Okay, so today, right now, we sit in Delhi and you started up in Mumbai.
Yeah.
So, how are you in Delhi now when you started to start up there?
Okay, because in Mumbai I was just for studies, and my business was not that established that I stay away from my family and incur unnecessary expenses. So I just came back to Delhi and started again.
Okay, and
Yeah.
that's how you came up with Social Squad.
Exactly.
Amazing.
Yeah.
But you initially started, making food and giving food to
Yeah.
people, and now you're in event management for
Right.
basically. How did that happen?
Because I expanded to Social Squad because I met somebody, and I got that market experience of how events are conducted. So definitely one day somebody has to expand, diverse and all. So that's what I did, and I got to know about everything in events, and it converted into Social Squad. So because food is the root, what people like the most in the events. Like initially the impression is, like I would say, first impression is decor, and the last impression is food.
So the food stays and people talk about it afterwards.
Yeah, and food is my major segment.
So how many people are in your team? It seems that you're doing a lot of work. How many people are there?
Yeah, I have 4 people in my team who are working on marketing operations with me. Major operations I handle, but other people who are handling the kitchen part and all. So I have 4 people in my team who are like the middle management people,
Okay.
and under them I have a lot of workers.
So you hired them.
Yeah.
So considering your friends who were looking for jobs, you were actually hiring people. How is that experience?
That is like great. When you don't have to work for somebody, when you don't just have to get up at 9 and think my boss would think I'm late and all. You just have to punch your card on time and work for fixed hours. No, I cannot do that.
Okay.
That is really difficult for me.
So what would you want to say, a message if you want to give to the girls, those who are trying to work, if they're in college and who have a lot of excuses? I mean, I have a lot of excuses when I'm studying. So what do you want to say to the people like me, or to the people?
I would say, first of all, for girls, I would say they are girls, so they have that advantage of being hospitable. If you have brains, it doesn't matter you are a girl or a boy. You should have that creative, innovative quality.
And you
Like
should,
sometimes my dad is, he's like, whenever I say, Dad, एक idea आया है, he's like, no more ideas now. The frequency of ideas I get is like very high.
To get these ideas, what do you need to get high on?
I don't have to get high on anything. I'm already high on my startup.
Amazing. So this is Miss Arushi Khandelwal. If you want to know about Social Squad, the link is down below in the video. And I'll tell you one thing, that is the reason for her success. She does not believe that being a girl is a liability. It's more of an asset, as what we've heard from her. And I think it's a lot more for you all to learn and get inspired from her. Meanwhile, keep subscribing to the channel.